Hey guys, welcome back to this video. In today's video, we are going to learn one step ahead of making an animation. In order to learn the animation, we first need to install the Framer motion library into our current project or into our React library. So here you can see that I have opened the website. Here you can find out this command. In order to install the Framer motion, you just need to write this command into your command line interface. Okay, after installing it, what you can do, you can import here by using this import statement. Just write the correct word, import motion from React motion. I'm sorry, not React motion, just a motion React. Okay, after importing this motion keyword or motion library to make an element animated, you just need to write the motion before the starting of the element. uh, just follow me how I am writing here. You can follow this, just copy and paste. So now we can animate this span element by using the framer motion. So framer motion give us the initial prop. In the initial prop, make sure the syntax there are two curly braces or a two object. Inside the second object you can write any css property. I hope you know the css. So let me tell you how you can write. Like I written here the opacity 50%. Initial means, as you can suggest, as you can relate that initial means when the element at the beginning render to the web page. How we can animate this is called an initial prop. So be patient, you will learn more about it later. Now you can see that if I reload the page, this is a text which is rendered, and this is a span element. This is a framer motion text I written inside this span element. So if I change this opacity to 1, if I reload the page, yeah, now you can see that its opacity is 1. It means we can see it clearly. If I make the opacity 0, the element will disappear, the text will disappear. Yeah, text is not again. Not only opacity, you can write also the x-axis and y-axis property here. Like x-axis, I want to initially render the element 100 on the x-axis and y-axis, I just want to minus 100. Okay, now you can see that our text, where it is. Okay, just remove this for now opacity. Now you can see that here our text is according to the x and y axis. It appears this is the initial prop does, and another prop is a animate. Same syntax, similar to the initial. Inside this we can write the x axis 0 and y axis 0, and we okay. So now, yeah, here did you see the framer motion text initially on the top right corner. Now after this it appears to its original position. If be carefully see that if I am going to reload this page, here is. In order to slow down the animation, you can write here transition prop. It takes the two object. Inside this you can write the duration as we write in the css property. You don't need to write the s. Okay, just write the one. It will automatically detect the it is we are talking in the second. Okay, if I reload the page, now you can see that here very amazing and beautiful animation we created. Now note over this, I have a type which is a spring. Okay, uh, let me clear you that what it does. The type is define the what type of animation we are going to do. This is a spring. Here you can see more relate this after. Yeah, did you see that there is a something a spring type animation? Okay, in order to make more clear, there is another prop, stiffness 500. Don't worry if you are not getting understand, not got it. I will explain in the upcoming videos, so don't be worry about them. Yeah, did you see that it is a spring type animations? If I don't write this type spring and stiffness, it will remain the simple animation. Yeah, so now I hope you understood the what we learn here. Just focus on the initial prop. I am okay, and opacity is a 0. Now see, I am going to write another animation or another property. After this you can see that opacity is a 0, and the our initial element, our span element, initially on the x-axis, on the y-axis is a minus 100, basically on the top right corner. Okay, after this element initially positioned to top right corner, after this it will animate and it will come back to its original position. X 0 means on the x-axis 0, it will come back to its original position, and its opacity would be 1. So let's see how it will animate. Yeah, did you see that? It's amazing. Not only this, we also can write a filter blur. I am going to take the I am going to write the 10 pixel property. After this again I am going to write the same property, but instead of 10 pixel I will write the 0 pixel. Now you see this animation is very awesome. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Let me check that. Where is a, okay, not blue, it's my mistake. Called blur. Okay, now you see clearly. Yeah, very amazing now, very amazing and very beautiful animation we did here. So I hope you will understand, I hope you understood the each and everything. If you have any doubt, any question, you can just comment down below in the comment section. I will reply immediately. So just recall each and everything which what we learned today is that first of all we need to import the motion library by this import statement, import motion from motion react. After this, now we have to understand. uh, so here is span element. I am erasing this. Now you can see that if I wrap this, in order to make any element animation, okay, using the framer motion library, you just need to write the motion keyword before the span name, or not span name, every tag name, like I am writing here motion. Now we can, after this our span is going to animate. Okay, after this we can animate and we can write each and every prop inside this span element. If we are trying to write here without making it a, okay, this will not work. Like I am going to write the background color orange. Okay, it won't work. Did you see? It won't work. Okay, if I make it a motion, or if I write the motion before this, let me clear the spelling. Yeah, motion, also write the motion ending of the div. Now you can see that it will change its color. Did you see that? Before motion, these properties or these props would not work. That's why we should write the motion to every each and every div. So just focus on this initial. I will give you a task that you open your VS Code and install this library and make a very good animation by using the initial prop. It is recommended to you that you should you should use the initial prop to make the initial element more understand. It will help you to understand it properly. So thank you guys. I hope you get it. What is the framer motion? This is the first step. In the next video we will make the animation very very interesting animation by using the animate prop.